entering the field. Let's toy with the world between worlds, shall we? The MacGuffin that permits alteration to the Star Wars as well as the Disney Star Wars timelines. Now, all branches flow through me, like Loki in the series finale. This is for entertainment purposes. I must always inform you of that, in case anyone believes foolishly that I am casting aspersions against the creator, George Lucas. I am not. Today's topic: who is the actual father of Anakin Skywalker? I have several candidates. You will agree with most of them. A few you may never have heard of or known of their existences. Before I list them, you have to realize that a son inherits the abilities of his father as well as some of his genetic traits. So, if there is to be a father of Anakin Skywalker, they must not only be Force sensitive, but they must be men of power and ambivalence towards the light side of the Force. We begin with the lesser-known candidates. The first, a Jedi Master of the Galactic Republic era, Joruus C'baoth. He made his debut in the Heir to the Empire trilogy by Timothy Zahn. He was powerful with the Force, always treading that line between the light and the dark side. Very commanding, very Vader-esque in the books. And he took an immediate liking to the Chosen One, Anakin Skywalker. He would eventually turn to the dark side while battling the Chiss Expansionary Defense Fleet, captained by Mithra Nuruodo, known more popularly as Grand Admiral Thrawn. But before meeting his end aboard Outbound Flight, the Jedi Master was cloned by Chancellor Sheev Palpatine prior to his leaving aboard the doomed expeditionary caravan. That Force-powered clone was appointed as the guardian of Mount Tantus on the planet Wayland by then Emperor Palpatine. He is candidate number 1. The second candidate is Kirak Infila, another powerful Jedi Master who was very warrioristic, and during Order 66, that inescapable, foolproof, and insurmountable plan that wiped out the Jedi Order in one evening, instead of me, as was foretold in Star Wars by Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let me compose myself. Kirak Infila had taken a barash vow because of his warmongering as a Jedi. In other words, he was on a sabbatical, a retreat, so to speak, from all Jedi activities. He was Darth Vader's first real test. After being installed into the life support armor, he soundly defeated the young Vader, removed some of his cybernetic attachments, and flung him from the summit of a mountain. But Vader survived and destroyed Kirak Infila as well as an entire village by destroying the dam holding back a river. Those are the lesser-known candidates, powerful men flirting with the dark side. Now, onto the household names. Count Dooku. One of the wealthiest men in the galaxy, heir to his family's fortune on Sereno. Former Jedi Master, of course. Accessory to the Sith Lord Darth Sidious in instigating a galaxy-wide secession from the Republic, and ultimately starting the Clone Wars conflict. Another powerful individual flirting with the powers of the Force and the pull of the dark side as a Jedi Master. There was little that could stop a man of his distinction from happening upon Shmi Skywalker, sort of like the Greek god Zeus, who fathered many minor deities, most famously Hercules and Perseus. I have no doubts that Count Dooku was formidable enough with the Force to cause her, Shmi Skywalker, to forget their encounter. Count Dooku would of course meet his end at the hands, or rather the lightsabers, of Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker. Of course, Sheev Palpatine is the most obvious candidate on this list, and it was George Lucas himself who postulated the idea of he and Darth Plagueis the Wise birthing Anakin by influencing the midichlorians to conceive a being. I personally think this was a waste of story. That's my personal belief. So we have Jedi Masters, George Sabaoth, and Kira Kanfila, and Master Dooku, and Sith Master at the time, Sheev Palpatine. To these powerful candidates, which of them do I state conclusively is the father of Anakin Skywalker? None of the above. There is only one possible candidate, one through whom the same power flows through Anakin Skywalker, in which Anakin demonstrated that same power. Yes, it is him, the father of Mortis. He told Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Ahsoka Tano that he and his children forsook the temporal realm and created that pocket dimension outside of the realm of time and space, which is linked to the world between worlds. I have no doubt that prior to his departure, he could have consorted with Shmi Skywalker, of whom an avatar of her appears to Anakin Skywalker while he is a guest in the Father's citadel. Now, the son of Mortis takes her form specifically to seduce young Anakin. And Anakin demonstrates that he can control the flow of the balance of the Force by subjugating the daughter of Mortis and the son of Mortis in front of all. He chose not to take the Father's place in maintaining that balance, his Father's place. So again, this is all conjecture for entertainment purposes, but if there is to be a father of Anakin Skywalker, the only choice is the father of Mortis. I am altering the deal. Subscribe to see if I alter it any further.